from conferring.
Ms. Pollard, talk to me.
I think she might still be in the room or conferring with somebody else, but we're waiting
Okay.
on discovery on the case.
Oh, I'm sorry, say again, Ms. Wood.
We're waiting on discovery on the newest case. It was an April 21 offense date.
Okay. So do we wait 21 days? Is that enough?
I think that sounds good, Judge.
A little reluctance there. I normally say 30, but I'm tired of saying reset 30 days.
Well, I don't have complete confidence either, but.
We're going to push these cases.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Wood, you have a 21-day reset.
Thank you.
Ms. Rano will be informing you. Sofia Martinez. Sofia.
He's conferring, Judge.
All right. 634-925, State versus Julio Ramos, attorney, Trey Porter. Trey Porter.
Oh, Judge, they're going to log on at 10:30. They have paperwork ready for a plea.
10:30. Okay. We'll recall it at 10:30. 635-788, State versus Andres Ruiz. This shows he's applying for pretrial diversion. And that is Jennifer Locke. Is Jennifer Locke in? All right. Let's check that back after a while. If they've applied for pretrial diversion, they didn't need
Oh,
to
no,
show up.
Judge, they got a reset already for that one yesterday.
Ay, it took you long enough, Nicole, mira. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
636058 is already accounted for by Ms. Acevedo. 636291, State versus Cesar Moreno Jimenez, and that's Jose Rocha.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Rocha.
I have been speaking with Miss Reed, and she was going to be checking on some of the witnesses for for her case. So right now, I just need to confer with her to see where we're gonna go with this case.
All right, you're number 5 to confer.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Where's your client, Moreno Jimenez?
I'm not sure if he's here, Your Honor, but I don't see him on the screen.
All right, well, we're going to mark him absent for it now.
Thank you, Your Honor.
639709, State versus Bryce Hogan's attorney, Eric Reynolds.
Yes, Judge, good morning. I am present for Mr. Hogan's. I'm hoping he's in the court, Judge. I have conferred and gotten an offer on his case, but I've called and emailed him with no success.
Right here.
There he
He's not in
is.
the courtroom.
I'm sorry,
Right.
my phone hasn't really been working.
Okay, Bryce
I'm-
Hogan's is present. Thank you both for being on time. What do we have? You're going to confer with your client, Mr. Reynolds?
Yes, Judge, I've already received an offer. I just need to confer with him and see if we can get it resolved. If I
Ms.
can get
Yeah,
a quick
Medrano,
reason.
would you place Mr. Hogan's and Mr. Reynolds in breakout?
I was just gonna say we could do that. I was gonna say we could do the thing.
What am I hearing?
Okay, I'm going to put you guys in a breakout room.
I'm sorry?
I'll put them in a breakout room.
Yes, please. All right. Then we have 642057, Ms. Martinez has already accounted for it. 643759, State versus Jesus Luna Lopez, and that's Robert Barrera. Bobby Barrera. No response. And Jesus Luna Lopez, that's supposed to be a plea today?
I believe so, Judge.
I'm sorry?
I believe so.
Okay. Well, that's what it shows on the docket, but I
Yes.
don't hear them here. Mr. Jesus Luna Lopez. Marked
No.
absent. 647-207, State versus Curtis Moore, attorney. Roy Barrera. Roy Barrera,
That one was reset, Judge, to October 18.
okay. 651-161, State versus Nelda Alvarado, and that's
Good morning, Your
Robert
Honor.
Valdez.
Good morning. I'm here, but it's gonna be a plea at, they told me at 10:30. So I just want to be here to let you know that we're here.
All right, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
651-535, State versus Edward Sanchez, and that is Angela Blake. Angela Blake? No response from Angela. Have you heard from her?
No, Judge.
Edward Sanchez? Marked absent. 655-320, State versus Adam Sierra, and that is Jason Joyner. Attorney Jason Joyner, no response. Adam Sierra, marked absent. 655-376, State versus Susana Beasy, and the attorney is Roland
Council's present, Judge.
Arguelles.
Present.
Mr. Arguelles, Ms. Beasy, good morning to you both.
Your Honor, can we get a reset to apply for the Veterans Treatment Court?
Mr. Grace, can you hear me?
Reset. Ms. Medrano, 30 days will do it.
On which one, Judge?
Yes, Your Honor.
655-376, he wants to apply for Veterans Treatment Court.
Oh, yeah. Okay, 30 days.
All right, then. You are both reset for 30 days. I appreciate you both being here on time. Good luck on the Veterans Court thing.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused?
Yes, you are excused, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
659-049, State versus Maya Candelaria, and the attorney is Jason Goss. Either one. Jason Goss.
Hello, sir. It's
attorney?
Maya.
Pardon me?
Good morning, sir. It's Maya.
Maya Candelaria. Good
Candelaria,
morning
yes,
to you,
sir.
ma'am. I'm glad you're here. Looks like your attorney is not. We'll have to wait and see if he shows up.
Okay, yes, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. 660-129, State versus Hugo Vargas Marin, and the attorney is Roy Barrera Jr.
Judge, that one was also reset already.
Reset out, so
Yes.
Your Honor, if I may, my client is letting me know that he is in the courtroom.
okay. Tell me who you are. Hello.
This
Your
Jose
client
Rocha,
is in the courtroom. Who is your client? Who are you?
my name is Jose Rocha, Your Honor.
Yes, sir, Mr.
And my
Rocha.
client is Cesar Moreno Jimenez. If you could
Give me a
just
case
speak.
number, it's a lot quicker. Okay, I got it. I found you. All right, he has reported. Very good. In the courtroom. All right, what are your wishes? You're going to confer, right? You're number 5 to confer?
That's correct, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Sumale. All right, thank you.
Judge, I
both.
have for number 5, I have Jonathan.
I'm sorry?
For number 5, I have Jonathan.
Number 5,
To confer, Judge.
I have Jose Rocha. And you have whom?
I have Jonathan. Jonathan Chavez.
To confer on Keith Schultz.
Right, you were in line to confer?
Yeah, we actually filed a motion to withdraw on the case.
Oh, okay, you got out of your breakout room?
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I wasn't.
Okay, no, it's fine. I'll go ahead and put Mr. Rocha in there, Judge.
Which one are we talking about? Because I am lost on this.
Jonathan Chavez was in line to confer, and he was number 5.
Give me his case number, Mija.
Let me see.
It's 667-489.
667. 489. That's Neil Kalfas on,
Yeah,
I showed 667-489. Neil Kalfas is the attorney. Keith Schulke is the defendant.
Yes.
So how do we call you at the bottom of the,
I don't think I've been called yet, Your Honor.
I know you haven't.
no? I know you had said something, though, right? Earlier about conferring, or no?
No, I hadn't been called yet, or I hadn't said anything.
Okay,
All
all
right.
right. That may have been my
661.
fault.
661-268, State versus Christopher Vasquez, attorney, Paul Acevedo. Paul Acevedo, no response. And Christopher Vasquez, defendant, absent. 661-377, State versus Darren Parker, attorney, Fernando Ramos.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning, Fernando. How are you?
I'm fine, Judge. I've had no contact with Mr. Parker. The phone number on the appointment sheet is bogus. I talked to the bondsman. They haven't seen him since they made the bond on May the 18th. The number they gave me is disconnected.
Well, it sounds like your client, Mr. Ramos, is going to have a little warrant for him. I'm going to issue a failure to appear.
Yes, sir. Sounds like it. May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, you may. Take care.
Thank you, Judge. Thanks.
663-411, State versus Jason Ornelas, Valerie Headland.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, ma'am.
My client has been rearrested and is in Bexar County Jail. So
So it makes it a little bit difficult to
Yes.
confer, huh?
I can confer if you want to put me in line, but I would probably venture to guess we should do a reset.
Why don't we do a reset till things settle?
Okay,
All right, we'll reset you for 30 days.
perfect. Thank you so much. May I be excused?
Yes, you are excused. Thank
Okay,
you for being
thank
here
you.
on time.
Okay,
665-007, State versus Terrell, Juwan O'Neill, and the attorney is Austin Hagee. Austin Hagee, attorney, no response. Juwan O'Neill. Mr. O'Neill is absent. 667-395, State versus Jeremiah Reyna, and that is Bertram Wood III. Bertram Wood, attorney, no response. Jeremiah Reyna, absent. 667-413, State versus Angel Rogers, no attorney. Angel Carmen Rogers, absent. 667-415, State versus Renisha Overton, no attorney.
She's here in the courtroom, Judge.
All right. Good morning, Ms. Overton. Are you hiring an attorney?
No.
Ms. Overton,
I'm sorry.
are you hiring an attorney?
Yes, I was just thinking, I wanted to know what came, because she did some, made me do the ultrasound, and so we're gonna check my liver, my kidney, my organ.
I'm having trouble hearing you because there's interference from somebody that's making noise. It should be muted.
See what came out.
That's even worse. Let's try it again.
A court appoint.
You want a court appointed, Ms. Overton?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Castillo, Deputy Castillo,
Yes, sir.
would you assist her by
Yes.
providing forms to apply for attorney?
Okay, I'll give her the form.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Good
you.
morning to you. 667441, State versus Quincy Pope, attorney.
We're
Julia
present, Your Honor.
Hernandez.
I'm present, Your Honor.
May I confer with the state?
Of course you may.
Thank you,
And I
Judge.
think you're number
I
7.
am present, Your Honor. I don't know if y'all can hear me.
I have noted that you are present, sir. Thank you for being on time.
Thank you.
667473, State versus David Cervantes, attorney Ray Lopez. Ray Lopez, attorney. No response. David Cervantes, defendant. Looks like he's got 2 felonies besides this. Absent, Mr. Cervantes. 667489, State versus Keith Schulke, and that is Neil Kalfas.
Yes, Your Honor. And Jonathan Chavez, I'm an attorney from Neil Kalfas' office, and Mr. Schulke is on as well. I believe he's under iPhone.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you both. Thank you for being on time. Your wishes, Mr. Chavez.
Your Honor, we filed a motion to withdraw on the case yesterday. I'm showing today that it still hasn't been accepted by the court. Mr. Schultz signed off on it. My understanding is that he's wanting to seek counsel, other counsel.
All right, then I will reset this. Did Mr. Schulke know that he had, well, you are here, right, Mr. Schulke?
Yes, sir.
You have no opposition to changing attorneys or to having the Kalfas law firm withdraw?
Right now, sir, I just want to apply for a court-appointed attorney.
All right. We're gonna reset you 30 days, but for right now, Ms. Medrano,
Yes.
would you please communicate with the gentleman and see about his applying for a court appointed?
Okay.
Last but not least, 667519, State versus Antonio Gaitan, and the attorney is Catherine Valenzuela.
Yes, Your Honor, we're present.
Good morning to you both. And your wishes for this morning.
Good morning, Your Honor, and we'd like to confer.
Okay. I think
We'd
you're
like to confer, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am. I've listed you as number 8. Very good. All right, then. That's the docket for this morning.
Judge.
Excuse me, sir. Jeremiah.
Hold on.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Ms. Acevedo, you're trying to reach me?
No, it's me, Judge.
Yes, no, Judge.
Ms. Medrano.
Can I say something, please? We have Ivan Barrera added on the docket, but he's not on your docket, Judge.
Okay. Add-on.
And that's, he's here.
I'm listening.
Go ahead, Ivan.
What's the
Judge,
case
I'm
number?
present.
What's the
Client's
case
name is
number?
Mark Martinez.
What's the case number?
It's 643-939.
643-939. And the defendant?
It's
State
Mark.
versus
Yes, sir. I'm present, sir.
Mark.
And that's with a C, Judge, at the end.
Mark.
Martinez.
He's got more than one name. Mark
Martinez, sir.
Martinez. What is the allegation?
Judge, on this one, I filed a motion to recall warrant. I hope we can address that to the court whenever you get a chance.
All right. Is that what we're going to hear today?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And what is the charge?
This DWI second, Judge.
All right. Then this concludes the docket for the call of the docket
Your
for
Honor?
this morning.
Excuse me?
Attorneys who have not reported that want to report, let's hear you sing out.
Judge, I'm present, Your Honor.
Paul Acevedo.
I'm here for Christopher Vasquez. He's here in my office with me.
Which is the case number?
Let me get that case number, Judge. I'm trying to do two Zooms at one time.
Eita.
I'm also present, Your Honor. Jesus Luna.
Hold on just a second. Let me get through with Mr. Acevedo.
My apologies.
Mr. Vasquez's number is 661-268.
661. All right, that's on page 4.
268.
66. There you are. You were marked absent.
I
But
apologize, Judge. I've been in
was
county
too.
court 5.
All right.
Well, not literally,
No.
but I've been, not 5. I've been in county court 11.
Where
I'm
is
still in county court 11 and
How
5.
about Mr. Vasquez? Is he here now?
Mr. Vasquez is in my office, Your Honor.
Okay. Then we're marking him present instead of absent. What are you going to do, sir?
Judge, I'm trying to get this case worked out. I filed a motion also to modify conditions of bond. I was hoping I could probably maybe, Judge, I apologize, but I have a hard time communicating on Zoom. I was hoping I could go see you later on this morning when I'm done with the rest of my dockets to talk to you about my motion. If you're okay with that.
Oh, well, you're going to have to do it with the DA's present. So
That's fine.
You work that out.
Okay, unless we could address it later on this morning on Zoom.
I think we can.
Okay, perfect,
We'll
Judge.
see what we got.
Okay, Judge, I'm going to back out and go back into 5, and then I'm going to back in.
You're already in 5. Which one else?
I'm sorry, in 11.
All right. Go ahead and go to 11 and return when you can.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. What else we got? Who else? Somebody else wanted to speak up?
Jeremiah Croft.
Jeremiah, what?
Croft. I came yesterday early.
Oh
My
yeah,
court was
we
today.
already reset you. You're through for the day.
Okay, I can leave, sir.
Yes, you can. Thank you for coming in yesterday and today.
When was I reset?
Ms. Medrano?
Let me see. Hang on. You're going to be reset to November the 8th.
Okay, thank y'all.
You're welcome. Take care. Stay safe.
Hello, Judge. I didn't hear my name call.
Your name is?
Robert Rivera.
That's because you weren't here at the time. I did call it. Robert Rivera, bottom of page 1. Mr. Rivera, your attorney, Sofia Martinez, is already here, and she's working already. She's trying to confer with the state. We'll see where we're at on that shortly, so stick around.
Yes, sir.
Longoria.
Hello.
Hi, good morning, sir. I do apologize. I was here at 9. It's just I was having audio issues, so I had to switch to my phone. My name's Sophia Du. I have case number 612-311, and my public attorney is Pat Montgomery. I just didn't hear my name called, sir.
Okay, for whatever the reason, I've got you marked present. Mr. Montgomery may have pulled the wool over my eyes, but he is conferring, so he might already be through yet, just about.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
You're quite welcome. Thank you for being here.
Good morning, Honor.
Yes,
This
sir.
is Jesus Luna. I didn't hear my name called.
Jesus Luna.
Yes, sir. Bobby Barrera is my attorney.
Okay.
And I have a case
him
number
here.
602990.
Jesus Luna Lopez,
Yes, sir.
643-759, among others. And Mr. Barrera has not answered. He's not here.
I
I
believe
got an
he's in
email from
another
him, Judge.
courtroom.
I'm sorry?
I got an email from him that he's running late.
What time was that?
That was at, let me see, 9:06.
Okay, at least he communicated. Run late. All right, Mr. Luna, you prefer to go by Jesus Luna, or is it because the docket says
Jesus
Jesus
Luna is
Luna
fine.
Lopez?
Jesus Luna is fine.
All right. I'll try to keep that in mind. So stick around until your attorney arrives.
Perfect. Thank you.
Who else needs to report?
Judge
Attorneys.
Patrick Valentine, I'm here for Maya Candelaria. That's case number 659-049. I think it might be a red file.
049, all righty. Your client is here. She got here on time, Mr. Goss. What are your wishes, if any?
I'd like to confirm whether there's actually been an information filed yet. On the last setting, it was still a red file.
Let me log on real
Medrano,
quick.
can you verify?
Yes, give me a couple minutes. I need to log on.
All right. On 659-049,
There's still no file, Judge.
red file, damn. All
Yeah,
right,
they're taking long.
It was a blood draw with 0 alcohol, and I think they sent the blood off for additional toxicological testing.
I would be personally, as a judge, curious about what the police report said about this person being intoxicated, especially odor of alcohol. Have you had access to the police report yet, sir?
I do. I have it. I have it here.
Do me a favor. I'll get back to you in a little bit. Check
Yep.
it closely and tell me if if the police officer made out a sworn report saying that he had a strong odor of alcohol or any odor of alcohol. Would you inform me of that?
I will do that, Judge. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Goss, stick around shortly. We can do that on chat, but for right now, I'm going to reset you 60 days, see if we can get this thing taken care of, all right?
Thank you.
You will be excused. You can contact me later or on chat. Let me know what is the report.
I will do that.
Thank you, sir. Anybody else need to report?
This is Sofia Martinez. I'm back from conferring with the prosecutor on both of the cases for Mr. Rivera, 631-053, Judge. We're waiting for a couple of items that we need to come in, and so we need some additional time on that. And Mr. Uriel Angel Avila, 642-057. We had some immigration issues, and
Wait, Ms. Martinez, let's take one at a time. So I got to keep notes on this. 631-053. You're waiting for further discovery?
Judge, the prosecutor's waiting for me to provide a letter that I need from my client. So he's waiting on his employer. So as soon as we get that to the prosecutor, then we should be able to finalize our offers.
Okay, so 2 weeks will do it, or 3 weeks?
Judge, we probably need 30 days on that because I think we were waiting on the employer who had been out of town. So if the court could give us 30 days on that, I think we should be able to resolve it.
Ms. Martinez, you're one of the few people that could ask me, and I'll do that. What's the other case?
Thank you, Judge. The other case is 642-057, Uriel Angel Aviles.
Yes.
And Judge, on that, I just received, I was waiting on a Padilla letter from the immigration attorney. So I've just received that by email. I need to review that and discuss it with the client. We have an offer. I believe that if we get 30 days, that will get worked out also, Judge, as long as we don't have the immigration issue.
Since you've got the immigration letter in hand, how about 21 days?
If you like 21 days, Judge, that'll be fine too.
All right, reset 21 days.
All right.
I'm having trouble with getting too many cases backlogged because I reset too many.
No, Judge, I resolved mine. I'm very responsible.
I appreciate your courtesy.
Thank you, Judge.
Could you do me a favor and call me this afternoon after lunch?
Yes, sir. Happy
Thank
to
you.
do that. Okay, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you. You're excused. You and your clients are excused. I appreciate all of them, you and them being here on time.
Thank you.
We have a report, Ms. Medrano, on Afua Adu. That's the lady that checked in a little while ago.
Right.
Patrick Montgomery was supposed to be conferring. What is the result, if any?
He stepped out, Judge. He chatted me that he would be back.
I'm sorry?
He sent me a chat that he would be back.
Okay, so he's not here.
No.
All right. See how brilliantly I deducted that? Rochelle Acevedo, do you have reports on your conferring?
Yes, Judge. On Miss Erionique McVeigh,
Yes, ma'am.
I just need to talk to her about a PTD application.
Okay. So there will be one.
I believe so, Your Honor.
Well, do you want to confer with her in breakout first and then announce that? Or do you want to go ahead and have me reset it accordingly?
If I could have it reset, Your Honor.
All right, for the PTD application, I'll give you 60-day reset. And you and your client are excused then on this one. You had
Thank you,
others.
sir. Thank you, Your Honor. And the other ones were reset, Your Honor.
All right. Thank
Thank you,
ma'am.
Judge. May I be excused?
You are excused. Thank you for being here on time.
Thank you, Judge.
Jose Rocha, are we together here? Let's see, state to contact somebody. Did we reset this already? 636-291.
No.
Ms. Medrano,
What's the case number, Judge?
636-291. That's the attorney,
No.
Jose Rocha.
It hasn't
I made
been
a
reset
note.
yet. No,
but I don't show a reset.
no, it hasn't.
Jose Rocha and Cesar Moreno Jimenez. Okay,
Jose's still waiting to confer, Judge.
are they conferring or?
Not yet. He's still in the breakout room waiting.
Okay. We know Taylor Wood already conferred. And Patrick Montgomery has not, will be back. Then we have Rochelle has conferred. So has Sophia. And it should be now Jose Rocha, but is he conferring?
Who's that, Judge?
Jose Rocha?
He's in the breakout room waiting for Catherine. He's not conferring yet.
Well, who is she conferring with?
She's on the phone with the victim right now, Judge. She
Okay.
just texted me.
Okay, no problem.
Need to hang tight.
Who else needs to report, folks?
Judge, this is Eric Reynolds.
Mr.
I've
Reynolds.
got, yes, sir. I've got Bryce Hogan's. It's case number 639-709.
639-709. Both of you are here and waiting. What you got, Eric Reynolds?
Yes, Judge. I've got an offer from the state already. I had lost contact with my client. He is here though, since I emailed him. He provided me with a new phone number that we can discuss the offer. So I'm asking for a quick reset, Judge.
How about 3-week reset?
That sounds good, Judge.
Reset 21 days, Ms. Medrano.
Okay.
Is this likely to be a disposition?
It is, Judge.
All right. I will so note. Mr. Reynolds, thank you for your being here on time and your courtesy. You are excused, and so is Mr. Hogan's.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
You too. Stay safe.
Bye.
Your Honor,
Yo.
may I approach?
Yes, you
There's
may.
Bobby.
Good morning, Bobby Barrera. I've got Mr. Jesus Luna Lopez. Is it possible to get with Mr. Lopez in a breakout room? We may be able to resolve this today, Your Honor.
Okay, which is the case number real quick?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask. It's county court number 5.
No kidding. I'd have never guessed, Bobby.
Okay, I'm narrowing it down, Judge. It is
643
643
759.
959
No, 759.
759. Come on, man, get it right.
On page 2, Judge.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. I just had to make another note.
Okay.
You know, you guys have such a strong
Breath.
heredity. You not only look like your pop, you sound like him, all of you. All right, 643-759. What is it you want to do?
If I could get in a breakout room with Mr. Lopez, we may be able to resolve that today, Your Honor.
Real good. Then, Ms. Medrano, if you would put Mr. Barrera and Mr. Luna in breakout.
Yes.
And I have a plea agreement, but I want to make sure he understands the ramifications, or I have a plea offer, let me say that. And we may be able to resolve it today, depending upon his and my conversation, Judge.
Very good. Go right ahead.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
You too.
Okay. Judge,
Yes.
a gentleman, Cesar Jimenez Moreno, sent me a message in Spanish though, so I don't know how to respond to him.
What's the case number?
That is case number 636-291
Okay, 636-291.
on page
Moreno
2.
Jimenez, Cesar,
He speaks Spanish.
and Jose Rocha is the attorney. Is
Yeah,
Senor Moreno Jimenez.
they're actually conferring right now.
Thank
Judge.
you. I'm present.
For my deposit back, but they need to verify the check to make sure that they get the.
I hear.
Ok, señor Moreno Jiménez debía de haber respondido a las 9. ¿Qué pasa?
No sé qué pasaría con el audio, pero yo estoy en la audiencia desde las 9. No sé.
Yeah, he's been here, Judge, since 9.
Ok. Bueno, notamos que usted ha estado aquí desde las 9. Está bien. Su
Gracias.
abogado José Rocha, a ver qué es lo que va a hacer él. Estaba en comunicación con los fiscales.
Sí, señor.
Gracias. All right, who else?
Judge,
Yes.
I have a Mr. Darren Parker on page number 4. 661-377, third one to the bottom. What page?
6, what?
661-377.
Got it. All right. He's no longer a failure to appear. He is now reported in, albeit it's 9:47 instead of 9 o'clock. All right. Now, Fernando Ramos, I believe, had been excused on the thought that he would not be able to find his client. Can Ms. Medrano, can you get a hold of Mr. Ramos and inform him that Mr. Parker has appeared?
Sure. Do you have his number, Mr. Parker?
I have a number here if you want it.
No, I'm asking him if he has it, so that way he can try calling him, Judge.
Okay.
I'll give him the number, Nicole.
Give
I
us
have
the
it
number
here.
so he can call.
Okay.
Thank you.
You have his number? I'll give you the number, you can call him right now.
Anybody else needs to check in? I see somebody in the courtroom in pink.
No, that was him. That was Mr. Parker.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just relax, Mr. Parker. We're going to try and find your client, your attorney.
Okay.
Anybody else? Go back and call the attorneys that have not reported. Ed Piker Jr. Edward Piker Jr. and Ruben Cherry, both are absent, and it is now 9:48. Ruben Cherry is a failure to appear. Brittany Sparks, client Johnson Gilmore, Ayanaka Johnson Gilmore. It's 9:49, and it's a failure to appear at this time.
Señor juez,
Dígame.
mi abogada Martínez ya se retiró, ¿me puedo retirar yo también?
Espérese un momento.
Gracias.
¿Cómo se llama usted?
Uriel Ángel Avilés.
What's the story on him, Ms. Medrano?
I think that's Sophie's client, Judge.
Ok, sí, señores, se puede retirar. Gracias.
Gracias, buen día.
Usted también.
Excuse me, Judge Longoria. I do
Yes.
apologize for interrupting.
I'm listening.
Yes, sir. I was wondering if I could please request a breakout room when my attorney, Pat Montgomery, comes back. I just wanted to deliver some updated information about my court fees and also my community service hours and some other things I don't think he was able to receive information about.
All right, Ms. Medrano, make a note that Ms. Adu wishes to go into breakout with Mr. Montgomery.
Okay. Thank you so
Hasn't
much.
came back yet.
Leslie Sahanovich. His client is here, but he is not. Have we heard from Les?
No, Judge.
Okay, it is now 9:50. And no word from Mr. Sahanovich.
No.
For shame, for shame, for shame. All right, attorney Angela Blake. No contact from Miss Angela Blake.
No, Judge. Usually she'll text me or.
9:51, no contact. And Edward Sanchez is her client, and that's a failure to appear at 9:51. Let's see, Jason Joyner, attorney. It is 9:51. No response from Mr. Joyner. Its client, Adam Sierra, is a failure to appear at 9:51.
Judge,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, but I just realized on my docket, Angela Blake for Edward has already been reset.
Sorry,
That was my fault.
Angela Blake, what?
Her case has already been reset, Judge, October the 18th.
And that's the Sanchez case.
Yes, Judge, correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
To err human, forget
Yes.
divine. But to screw up, you need a computer. All right, Jason Joyner, do we have anything on him?
No. Let me make sure he never emailed me. Hang on. Yes, Judge. That one is reset November the 8th.
Oh, on Joyner?
On Joyner, yes.
So there is no failure to appear. There is no failure to respond by the attorney.
Right.
All righty. Austin Hagee on O'Neill, 665007. It is 9:53. No response from Hagee.
Judge,
Pardon me? 665,007, that's not been reset.
No, Judge.
That's a failure to appear.
Okay.
Then we have 667,395, Bertram Wood is attorney, Bertram Wood III. And it is 9:54.
Judge, there's somebody in the courtroom. Ma'am, what is your name?
Yeah, I was trying to get a hold of the judge. Judge,
Okay.
I have
Yeah.
one that just walked in. She's on page number 1. Third one to the last. Johnson, Gilmore, Annika,
Yes,
just walked in.
just now,
Just now.
which is 9:54. Let's give them 9:53. How nice. Ayanaka Johnson Gilmore,
Yes, sir.
where have you been for the last hour?
All right, sir. I woke up late and then I got hit with the morning traffic and the construction on the way here.
Really? You didn't know there was going to be morning traffic and construction?
It's usually not around the time I usually leave out. There's a little, but it's usually moving. It's never that bad. I think the construction is what backed it up a little bit.
Well, from the future, you know you're going to have to be there earlier, right?
Yes, sir.
Have you heard from your attorney, Brittany Sparks?
No, sir. I was trying to get a court-appointed attorney, but the lady who was supposed to be operating in the office, she was out on vacation and someone else was taking her place, was supposed to get back to me and they didn't.
Okay. Ms. Medrano, would you see to it that Ms. Johnson Gilmore gets the application for court appointed?
Okay, Thelma, if you don't mind
Go
giving
ahead and
her
give her
one.
one. I'll give it to her, Judge.
All right. Thank you, Thelma.
So we're gonna remove Brittany?
Ms. Johnson Gilmore,
Yes,
if you
sir.
qualify, an attorney will be appointed to you. You'll be given the name and contact number. If you don't qualify, you're going to have to come back with a hired attorney.
Judge,
Yes,
real quick, I show that Brittany Sparks is hired.
I'm sorry.
I show that Brittany Sparks is hired on her case.
Right, that's, I realize that.
Yeah,
But she apparently needs to apply for a court appointed.
okay, but has Brittany withdrawn from it?
Brittany is no longer with the law firm. She quit.
Isn't she
Okay.
back with the DA's office?
Yes, sir. She's no longer with the law firm that I was with. She quit.
All right, give her the application. If she qualifies, we'll appoint.
Okay, Judge. I'll do that.
All right,
Girl needs to watch that attitude.
okay.
Your Honor, may I please approach?
Just one moment.
Nicole, will you assign me to a breakout room with my client, Afua Adu?
Yes,
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
no problem.
Mr. Montgomery, have you done the conferring with the state?
I did confer with the state, but then I rushed off to answer a different docket, so I'd like to talk to my client briefly.
Okay, but my point is you have completed the conferring on Ms. Adu?
Yes, sir, I have.
All right, I'm marking it accordingly. Okay. So you will be placed in breakout.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're quite welcome. Okay, who else needs to say something here? All right. Then
I do,
we'll-
Your Honor, if I may.
the wrong glasses on here. Let's try it again. All right, now I see you, Mr. Rocha. What you got?
No worries. Your Honor, I just wanted to let the court know that I'm back from speaking with Ms. Reed. And I'm asking for a short reset so that I can speak to my client regarding the offer that was provided to us,
I
I
traje
think-
comida.
I think we would be, we'll be able to come to a resolution. I just need to be able to sit down and talk to my client.
All right, is he a US citizen?
I need to speak to my client about all that. Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Rocha, be sure and talk to him. If he's not a citizen, you have to do the Padilla versus Kentucky matters. You remember that, right?
I do remember that, Your Honor, and that's why I need some time to
All right.
sit down and talk to him.
Ms. Medrano, can we do a 2-week reset?
I believe that she's on mute.
I know.
Thank you. Judge, 2 weeks already, we're too full for 2 weeks already.
3 weeks.
3 weeks is more better.
More better. All right. How about
Yes.
gooder?
It's gooder.
Reset 30 days.
the
That's more gooder, huh?
It's the bestest.
All righty. Mr. Rocha, your case is reset for 30 days.
Okay, will we be receiving the date later?
I'll email you.
Thank you very much. Your Honor, may I be excused and my client as well?
Of course.
Thank you.
Judge, I'm also back from conferring with the state.
Hernandez, okay.
Yes. And I did speak with the state and they have not received the blood test results. So if we could have a 30-day reset.
How about give me a case number, Ms. Hernandez?
667-441 Quincy Pope.
667-441. Okay. Now tell me about the blood again.
The blood test results have not, they have not received it yet.
Blood not in. Reset. It's my experience that if you do 30 days, it ain't worth a damn. I'm gonna give you 60 on that.
Yes, Judge.
Ms. Hernandez, would you be kind enough to call me this afternoon?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. You're excused at this time, so is Mr. Quincy Pope.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Bobby, what's going on?
Yes, sir. I would like the opportunity to, if Miss Catherine Reed Pollard is available, to confer.
You're on the list. You're on the list, and that list is significantly shorter than it was earlier.
Okay, good, good. I'll stand in line, Judge. Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
There's nobody conferring right now.
All right. So it sounds like Mr. Barrera is
Okay,
able to-
Bobby, I'm gonna put you in another breakout room.
Okay, I left my client in the first one, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll put you in two.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Judge,
Paul Acevedo, I thought, did he finish conferring?
yes, but he was gonna go back to 13 real quick.
Okay. Somebody, Ms. Pollard, somebody wanted to announce.
It's Catherine Valentola. I wanted to approach, I've conferred on Mr. Gaitan's case. I believe it's the last case on the docket.
It is.
And Ms. Pollard has offered, if we take a class, a conditional dismissal. So we'd like a reset, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was looking at something else and I didn't even listen, and I apologize for that. What is your announcement again?
We've conferred, there's an offer for a conditional dismissal, so we'd like time to complete a class.
Okay, so how much time does your client need?
I believe 30 days, Your Honor.
All right, reset for disposition. 30 days.
yes,
And Nicole, can I be placed in a room with the Gaitans?
yes, let's see.
And can we be released after we confer, Your Honor?
Yes, I would ask you to call me this afternoon, please. Can you do
Yes,
that?
I will, Your Honor.
Thank you,
What
ma'am.
is Mr. Gaitan's Is it Tony?
I am
No.
not.
I don't see his name on here.
All right, let's talk to Mr. Ivan Barrera.
Just talk to him. Nicole, I'll contact him.
Okay, I don't see him on here. That's why I can't.
I think he was, and then I think they got, okay.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I will do that, Your Honor. I will contact you this afternoon.
Thank you, ma'am. Ivan Barrera,
Yes, Judge.
you wanted to talk about recalling a warrant. What would be the basis of that?
That's correct, Your Honor. I filed a motion. I'm not sure if you have it in front of you. But basically, this is a situation where a warrant was issued due to my client failing to calibrate his ignition interlock. But there is, without context, it is a violation, Judge, but my client does have a valid explanation as to why he was not able to do that on time.
All right, well, let's see, as soon as we have a break where we can bring you and the state together. Have you conferred with them about that?
I have not, Your Honor.
I recommend that you do that. Otherwise, you're trying to ex parte if we go into details, and let's not do that.
Understood, Your Honor.
Ms. Medrano,
Yes.
would you place Mr. Barrera in breakout at the next opportunity so we can talk to the state about this issue?
Okay,
All right, who else we got?
Judge, the gentleman that speaks Spanish, I believe he can be excused. I don't think Mr. Chavez let him know.
Give me his case number real quick.
That's 636291.
636.
Oh, I mean, it's Mr. Rocha, I'm sorry, his client, the one that speaks Spanish.
Right.
Yeah.
And we did excuse Mr. Rocha, right?
Yes, we did, Judge.
Señor Moreno Jiménez.
He got a reset.
Señor Moreno Jiménez. Hola, Moreno Jiménez. He was in the courtroom. Ms. Castillo, Deputy Castillo,
Yes, sir. Oh, he's right there, Judge, in the yellow.
do you have Moreno Jiménez still there?
Judge, he's on here.
I'm trying
He's
to
in the
get-
yellow shirt.
Pardon me?
He's in the yellow shirt right here on Zoom.
Yeah, he's Okay. not
in the courtroom, Judge.
¿En dónde se presenta usted, señor Moreno Jiménez? ¿Dónde está?
He's muted. I don't think he knows how to.
Si está hablando, no lo oímos. Ahora sí.
¿Sí me escucha?
Sí, señor.
Ok, me escucho, señor, yo perfectamente.
Está muy bien. ¿En dónde se presenta usted? ¿Dónde está?
Aquí vine a una clínica por un problema de un dedo.
Usted se presentó en la corte, ¿verdad?
Sí, señor.
¿Y quién le dio permiso que se retirara?
No me presenté en la corte. Hoy lo hice electrónicamente por el Zoom.
No
Judge, he
entiendo.
was never in the courtroom. He was never in the
Okay.
courtroom.
All right, I had noted here that he was. I guess Mr. Rocha gave me that information. Señor Moreno Jiménez, comuníquese con su abogado. Ya están libres por el día. Señor Rocha ya hizo unos trámites y determinó que íbamos a posponer el caso. ¿Entendido?
Sí, señor.
Está libre, gracias.
Gracias, señor. Que tenga buen día.
Igualmente, sea seguro, ¿eh?
Ok, gracias, señor.
De nada.
May I approach Your Honor, Fernando Ramos?
You're going to approach Fernando Ramos?
Yes, sir. I'm back. I'm honored to be in the presence of the greatest attorney in the world, Bobby Barrera.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Okay, I'll send you my money. Don't worry, I'll get it to you.
Hurry.
Fernando Ramos, what's case number real quick?
Judge, I'm sorry, I have to look at docket. They told me my client showed up. He had not been present.
Right.
His cause number is 661377. Darren Parker. I don't see him on the sheet. I suppose he's in the courtroom.
He's right there. You can see him on Zoom.
He's on Zoom?
Well, right here in the courtroom.
I'm in the courtroom, right. That's what I thought.
All right. You want to go into breakout with your client?
Why don't I, if I can talk to a DA first before I talk to him?
All right. You will be back on the list to
There you go,
confirm.
Bobby.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome, Mr. Ramos. All righty. Bobby, you were there. You looked like you wanted to do or say something. Okay, Pat Montgomery, what are you doing?
I too am honored to be in the same courtroom with Bobby Barrera. Where'd he go? Oh,
He's in a breakout room.
He decided,
that was a waste of
he
compliment.
decided he better, instead of wearing cowboy boots, better put on waders since both of you are really piling it on.
I have
What have you got, Pat?
I do, Your Honor. It's a motion, and we were set for contested, but we didn't anticipate it being on Zoom. I talked to the prosecutor. I think the court should set it for contested, but on the other hand, there's a slight chance that the case could resolve if it's set out far enough and Miss Adu does well between now and then. We might be able to negotiate a favorable resolution.
So that's a long-winded way of telling me how much time do you need?
As much as you'll give me, Judge. She doesn't expire her probation until the beginning of December.
All right. Today is September the 15th, September, October. How about 60 days?
Yes, sir, I'd appreciate that.
We're going to give you 60 days for disposition. If you have to have a hearing, just say so. I'm not going to hold you to this, obviously.
Yes, sir.
All right. Ms. Medrano, give them 60 days, please.
Okay.
All right.
Should
Ed
I just-
Piker, we never heard from Ed Piker.
No.
And Leslie Sahanovich either.
No, Judge.
Bad news. All right. Who else needs attention?
Your Honor, what would be the plan if my lawyer wasn't here?
All right, hold on just a second. Okay, who's speaking?
My name is Ryan Medina. I don't know the case number, sorry.
Ryan Medina.
He's on the first page. 628656.
Yes, that's Sahanovich's client. We'll wait till 11 o'clock, Mr. Medina. And if your attorney deigns to grace us with his presence, we'll let him do whatever he has to do. If he doesn't, I'll reset you and we'll raise hell with Mr. Sahanovich.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. So you can take a break. But
Judge,
be aware you need to come in. Ivan Barrera.
Yes, Judge, I'm done with conferring with the state on my motion.
All right. And do you have anything to report?
Yes, Judge. I spoke with Ms. Pollard regarding recalling the warrant. She said she had no issues. She read my motion. She felt that I guess the facts of the situation were sufficient enough to get the warrant recalled.
State agrees to recall a warrant. All right. And then reset you for what?
Judge, we can get 21 days, Your Honor.
Reset. Okay, Ms. Medrano.
Yes.
On 643-939, recall the warrant, reset 21 days.
All one.
Okay, dokie.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Mr. Barrera.
Yes, Judge.
No, the other Barrera.
The old one. Judge, that's confusing.
The old one.
The old one. That's mean, Pat.
If I smile as big as Sophie Martinez, Judge, can I get 21 days to have my client review the videos before we make a final decision?
If you're able to smile like Ms. Martinez, you may get other rewards.
I'm not even going to comment, Judge, at this time due to the.
I would expect not. Okay,
Yes,
what do we got?
We have a plea offer that my client would like to see the videos to confirm some issues that are in contest, but we'd like 21 days and I will get back. And if we have an agreement before that date, I will get with Nicole to get a setting.
Right.
Very good. Then we'll reset you for 21 days.
Thank you, Judge. Will we get a notice or are you going to give me the date now?
I'll email you, Bobby.
Okay. Thank you all very much. May we be excused?
You are excused. My regards to your dad.
I will give it. Thank you, Judge, so much. Thank you, Catherine, and gentlemen and ladies. We'll see you all later. Have a good day.
Thank you, Judge.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Bobby.
Okay.
Don't forget my money.
Yes, you got it. Yeah, checks in the mail. Yeah.
Judge and Nicole, can Afua Adu and I leave too?
If you're ready to, yes, sir. I think we've reset you, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I'll
All
email
right.
you the reset.
Thanks, Nicole. See you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Judge, this is the younger Barrera. May me and my client be excused?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Take care.
Fernando Ramos.
Yes, sir. Mr. Ramos.
Darren Parker, 661-377. He has a pending felony, Judge. If we could have 34 days.
661.
377. I think he's out in the courtroom.
I got you. He was in the courtroom. And
He has a felony pending,
Yes, ma'am.
Judge, 60 days.
that's a nightmare number on a felony. So it's felony pending, reset. How much time we need to reset?
I say 60, Judge.
Okay, that makes sense, especially since it's a felony. Mr. Ramos,
Yes, sir.
do me a courtesy and call me after lunch, please.
I will, Judge, and I apologize for not calling you earlier.
Very good.
And may I be put in a breakout room to communicate with my client, make sure he knows my number and we can talk?
Yeah, I'll put him in there.
Great, thank you.
Mhm. Okay.
Did we ever determine whether Ms. Overton qualifies for application or not, Ms. Medrano?
I'm sorry, what was that, Judge?
On 667-415, she was applying for a court appointed. Have we made a determination on that?
667. Is that the one that showed up in the courtroom?
Yes, ma'am.
No, Judge, I haven't received the application yet. I usually don't do that till this afternoon.
All right, let's go on page 5. 665007. Mr. Hagee has not appeared, and neither has the client, O'Neill.
Right.
So I'm declaring a failure to appear. It is 10:18. And we also have 667395. Bertram Wood has not appeared,
Nor the client.
nor the client. Jeremiah Reina. I thought I heard that name, some Jeremiah. Maybe it's a different Jeremiah. Either way, it's a failure to appear, it appears, at 10:19. Then we have Angel Rogers. That's also a failure to appear at 10:19. And Ms. Overton has made an application. Then we have Ray Lopez has not appeared on David Cervantes, nor has Mr. Cervantes. It is 10:19. That's a failure to appear on Mr. Cervantes. And Mr. Lopez has failed to appear also on his duty as an attorney. And it is 10:20. All right. No word from Ed Piker on Reuben Cherry, right?
No, Judge.
It is 10:20, and Mr. Reuben Cherry is a failure to appear. Then we have Leslie Sahanovich. Mr. Medina has appeared and has been patiently waiting. We'll see if he shows up. On page 2, we have Julio Ramos, defendant, who appears not to have shown up, but that's supposed to be plea at 10:30, right?
Correct.
Okay, we're almost there.
Judge, on page 5,
Yes.
667415. I thought that was the person in the courtroom applying, but the person applying is Annika Johnson.
Is Renisha Overton is applying on 667415.
She's applying also?
Well, that's what it says here. There's an Overton, Renisha Overton, 667415. That's on page 5,
Okay,
right?
right.
Now, back to, I think, page 2, where I believe we're somewhat clear. We have page 3.
Right.
That was totally clear, right? Except for the plea on
Yes.
Alvarado. Page 4. We have Christopher Vasquez.
Yeah, is he still here?
Mr. Vasquez, Paul Acevedo wants to do something to modify the bond.
Yes.
Other than that, that page is clear. back to page 5 again. That's Renisha Overton. And did Mr. Schulke make out his application for a court appointed?
Who is that?
Mr. Schulke, 667-489. He's going to apply for a court appointed. He had Neil Kalfas, but apparently he wants to apply for.
Oh,
court
yeah.
appointed.
I got his phone number. I need to call him after
Okay,
talking.
that's been reset for 30 days, but he's got to apply, right?
Right.
So that means the only one left on page 5 is Ms. Overton.
Yeah. I don't know what happened with that one.
That's the one that she's supposed to apply.
Okay. But she was in the courtroom, right?
She was in the courtroom.
Okay. So then I'm sure they'll send me those applications, Judge.
Judge Fernando Ramos, may I approach?
Yes, sir. You sure may.
Judge, I've talked to my client and we've gotten on the same page. I've already excused him. May I be excused?
I believe we're, yes, sir.
We've reset the case for 60 days, Judge,
Yes,
on
sir.
Darren Park.
Yes, we did.
All right.
Good to see you, Judge. I'll call you later.
All right. Thank you. Call me John
Thank you, Judge.
Longoria, but call me
Yes, sir.
after one.
After lunch, yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, Judge, this person up here, I don't know who that is, the one that says Tony.
Say what?
The person that says Tony, the name Tony on the screen, I don't know who that is.
I don't see one.
You don't see it?
Uh-uh.
There's red curtains in the background.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Tony. Who is Tony? There's a lady that's trying to do something with his computer.
You're muted. Hello? You're muted. I'm still muted? No.
No, are you there?
Antonio Gaitan? Can you hear me?
¿De qué?
Yeah.
Antonio what?
Gaitan?
Gaitan. You didn't have court today, right?
Yes. Yes, sir. Was Venezuela?
Valenzuela.
Oh, she was
Valenzuela.
reset, Judge?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Señor Gaitan.
He was
Yes, sir.
reset.
Ok, en su caso, le dimos una fecha nueva. Parece que su abogada tiene nuevas que quiere compartir con usted para poder cerrar el caso. Es posible que lo puedan cerrar. Comuníquese con su abogada, ¿eh?
Okay. Sí, señor. Yes, sir.
Y usted está libre. You're clear.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Hmm.
Okay, James, you can take it off. I don't know how to, you can take your dad off of there.
You just leave?
Is there any way we can change Catherine's name on the screen from Catherine Reed to Catherine R. Pollard? There's too many people want to refer to her as Ms. Reed.
Change it, Judge. I can change it. I just need my email changed to Pollard so people aren't confused.
Yeah.
I've tried, trust me.
You've already called them? You called IT? No, and nothing?
It was like prime COVID time. I probably need to reach out again, but
Yeah. Judge, I'm gonna step away for like 2 minutes.
We're gonna take a 13-minute break.
Okay. Catherine, if you see Valdez or his client trying to get on, can you let him in? Or I'll make Mari also a co-host too. Okay, just in case.
Don't ask me
Yeah,
my next
I'll be
question.
here. Okay, Mari, thank you.
Nicole, good morning. This is Trey Porter. I don't know if you can hear me. We've submitted all our paperwork and we are ready to rock and roll whenever you guys are.
They're on a break. They'll be back in a minute.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Sure, uh-huh.
Twelve minutes are passed. What do we have?
Judge, you should have the paperwork for Trey Porter.
Has that already been done?
Yes. You have to check in your Adobe sign, Judge.
Sorry?
You'll have to check in your Adobe sign.
Judge, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Do I need to be in the front of the?
It's gonna take a couple of minutes because I gotta go. Every time I go to Adobe Sign, I have to close completely down, reboot, and come back in.
Morning, Judge.
Morning.
Apologize for being late. I've been stuck in a trial on the merits of children's court.
Ray, we hadn't heard from you at all. They have staff?
Do I have staff? No, I'm just one-man operation.
Okay. What are you doing this morning, Ray?
Yeah, and I got David Cervantes. I'm not sure if he appeared earlier or if he's been on the Zoom or in the courtroom. I did attempt to make contact with him, but have been unsuccessful in my efforts to reach him.
Hey, Nicole, I'm back.
I'm muted. Judge is he's looking for some paperwork in Adobe Sign right now.
Okay. Can I go into a breakout room with Miss Reed?
Sure.
You mean Miss Pollard, right?
Miss Pollard, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
How you doing, Judge? I'm back.
Okay.
Ms. Medrano, I cannot get anything out of Adobe Sign. There we go. Finally. All right, which case we got coming up with Mr. Porter?
Judge, I have Julio Joel Ramos, and Mr. Ramos you don't see him on the Zoom, Judge, but he is here with me. That's case number 634925, Judge.
Just tell him, will you call him in and make sure he sends it? Finish it off for him. Go ahead and call Christopher Vasquez. Tell him to come into the waiting room. Nicole, I'm back.
Okay. Judge, any luck on that paperwork?
On who?
On the plea paperwork?
On who though? Who's the defendant?
It is Julio Ramos. I just sent you the reminder.
Okay, then it'll take a moment for me to get it because this thing is. Who's Taylor Rodriguez?
God damn, I've been a bunch of people this morning.
Who do we have on Julia Singh?
What was that, Judge?
Who do we have on Julia Singh?
Julia Singh.
S-I-N-G, Singh.
I don't think that's for today, Judge. Right now, we're waiting on the one for Julio Ramos.
I know, I don't find it. That's why. That's what's chapping me.
I'm sorry?
I say I don't find it, and that's what's chapping me.
I sent you a reminder, Judge. I thought you got it.
I know, but I've been looking and I don't see it. Do you know what time you sent it?
Just a few minutes ago. Let me see.
This thing is still stuck on Tuesday. I'm gonna close it down again.
Oh, Your Honor, I'm good then.
Just stick around.
Okay.
Yeah, Judge, it won't let me send you another reminder.
I know, and you sent me, I've got 11, what do you call it?
Hey, Nicole, good morning, Robert Valdez.
Yes.
We're doing a plea on Nelda Alvarado. And also, I wanted, are you the one that's going to handle the motion to suppress this afternoon?
No, Mr. Valdez, I believe that hearing was canceled.
Oh,
The one for this afternoon. I contacted your office and I asked them to have you call me,
oh,
but I hadn't heard back from you.
okay, on Mintz?
Yes, the one today in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's canceled?
Yes.
What for?
Yes. We're waiting on the new prosecutor to join us.
Well, because it's already been, I reset twice. I mean, this would be the second time.
What was the? I didn't know there was one set this afternoon. Caitlin's in. She's just a few offices down. Let me go ask her about it.
Okay, well, I need to know.
Yeah, she was the one who asked me to reset it.
Well, yeah, but somebody,
because she's no longer in County Court 5, Mr. Valdez. I know that was the one of the reasons why.
well, but that puts, my client has been out of work since, we agreed to reset it once before.
Okay, let's see what Miss Catherine says.
All right, okay, I'm not.
And on your plea,
Mhm.
did you already sign plea paperwork?
No, I've been putting too many fires out, but we're working on the paperwork.
Okay, but I don't think I've sent you paperwork.
I mean, I think the only one would be the discovery deal acknowledgement. I think we got that.
Okay, so I need to send you the plea packet.
Yes, please do. That's one that we've already done.
Okay, that's another thing I reached out to your office about. I called them also because I needed your client's email so that all this could be done before right now.
We already gave it to you according to.
Did you?
Mhm.
Let me check.
Nelda dash
underscore.
And it's like Nelda underscore Alvarado 1985 @ yahoo.com. And that was according to my
Okay,
staff,
yes.
already
That
sent.
one's already been sent, but nobody has signed that one yet. Nobody has filled out that paperwork.
Okay, well, let's get it done.
Okay, it's already been sent to you guys. It should be in your email.
Oh, the paperwork?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's work on that. And I'm anxious to hear about this afternoon because I'm trying to get everything out of the way to get that get ready.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay, let's wait for Miss Catherine. And I just sent a reminder with that packet, so you should
Okay.
get it.
Okay, they want me in another court. Let me go over there and I'll be back with you.
Okay,
Nicole, they want me in County Court 13. I've had
okay,
no
your client
contact-
wasn't even here, so,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
We have them down as an FTA, but judge usually gives a few days for you to get them and have
Okay.
them appear. Okay,
I'll continue to reach out to him. Thank you.
all right. And Paul, you need to go? You're muted.
I'm going to County Court number 5, and I will be back. Now, did you send me a message right now?
Yeah,
Or were you sending me to a breakout room?
no,
No?
I
Okay.
sent you a chat.
I got the chat, but a notice came up for a breakout room.
No,
No worries. Okay, I'm going to County Court 11 and I will be back.
okay.
Judge, are we gonna do Trey Porter's plea?
Judge is saying that he has not received the paperwork.
Nicole, is there anything I can do on my end?
No, sorry, Trey. Everything's already been signed by you guys, so it's actually for judge now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you believe a finding after the third closed down and reset? Or, oh, now I've got the papers in front of me.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah, but goddamn it, I shouldn't have to close down my computer 3 times to do it.
Judge, what are you doing it on? Do you have a laptop?
Yeah, I'm on my laptop.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to talk to IT. We might have to get you something else,
Yeah.
like a desktop or something. Mhm.
The defendant is Ramos, right?
Yes, sir. That's correct, Judge.
See, I've got one from Unicode at 8 p.m., which just now came to me from yesterday. And just now at 10:47 got this one. And just now got it. Mr. Ramos is a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir, Judge, that is correct.
All right. All right. Mr. Ramos, where is he?
Judge, good morning, sir. Mr. Ramos is here with me.
Okay.
Good morning, Judge.
Are you ready to proceed on these matters, Mr. Porter, Mr. Ramos?
Yes, sir. We are ready to proceed when the court is, sir.
All right. It is right now 11:17. Mr. Ramos, please raise your right hand. Your other right hand. There you go.
Thank
You
you.
solemnly swear that in this proceeding, the information and responses you submit will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. You may put your hand down. Mr. Ramos, it's my understanding that you entered into a plea based on a plea bargain that you've worked out, or your attorney has worked out for you. Before we do that, I need to discuss with you on the record. Ms. Kayleen Rivera is a court reporter making a record of our discussion and this proceeding. I need to put on the record that I am informing you and reminding you that you have certain constitutional rights and protections. The first one being the right to remain silent. That means that you do not have to make any kind of statement, answer any questions, or submit written paperwork that has your signature, especially papers that admit or confess to wrongdoing. Do you understand you have that right?
Yes, yes, sir.
You have the right to a jury trial. That means you and your attorney and the state could select 6 people from a pool of jurors, disinterested parties, that would hear the entire trial and decide whether you've been proven guilty beyond reasonable doubt or whether you're not guilty. You understand you have the right to a jury trial.
Yes, sir.
You also have the right to confront witnesses. If you decided to go to trial, people would come in and testify under oath. You and your attorney and the state could cross-examine, question, or challenge any witness who would testify. You understand you have that right.
Yes, sir.
Finally, you have the right to appeal. That means that you and your attorney, or individually, would have to demand that a higher court review the official record, the evidence of proceedings, for whatever legal challenge you wanted to make. You would have to follow some strict rules and time limitations and required documents. But that is essentially the right to appeal. Do you understand you have that right?
Yes, Judge.
And then you and the state individually, both sides, have the right to demand that this proceeding be held in the open public courtroom. Because of the COVID pandemic, we're not doing that. And in order to proceed, you and the state have to consent to video conference, which is what we're doing here by computer. Do you understand that's being done?
Yes, yes, sir.
All right. Now, you, in order to proceed with this plea, this agreement, had to review, with the assistance of your attorney, several documents and made applications. Did you review the documents with your attorney that you signed?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand what the documents say?
Yes, I did.
Do you have any questions?
No, sir, I do not.
All right. Then let's talk about several of those documents briefly. One is what I mentioned a while ago, the right to a public open forum. You have signed an agreement to proceed by video conference. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you see that the state also signed one?
Yes, sir, I did.
Mr. Porter, are you satisfied and have you signed the document that I have been made aware of, that you believe that the state has complied with Article 39.14 Texas Code of Criminal Procedure and that they have provided you the discovery required?
Yes, sir, I have, Judge, and I believe they have been compliant, Your Honor.
And have you reviewed with your client, Mr. Julio Ramos, the several documents, including the defendant's waiver of constitutional rights and court's admonitions, the waiver of right to appeal, the plea bargain in this matter?
Yes, sir, that's correct. I have reviewed them all with my client, and I believe that he has a firm understanding.
All right, and also he has applied for deferred adjudication in this matter. Did you review that matter with him carefully?
Yes, sir, I did.
All right, now, Mr. Ramos, let's proceed with some questions about that. Did you carefully read and understand the document titled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonitions?
Yes, sir, I did.
One thing that I will repeat and remind you is that it tells you in there that you do not, cannot demand that I, as a judge, approve your deal. Your deal with the state is between y'all, but as the judge, I have the authority and responsibility to review it and say, yes, I accept it, or no, I don't, one or the other. I also have the right to give you any punishment within the proper range for, I believe it's going to be obstruction, but whatever you're charged with that you plead to, I can give you a punishment in that range, even if it's heavier than what you agreed to. So if I disagree and reject your deal, or if I give you the deal except that I give you a punishment that's heavier than what you agreed to, in either of those two cases, the law would allow you to start all over again, and nothing that you've said or signed up till now would be used against you. Was that made very clear to you?
Yes, it was. I understand.
All right. For the record, where were you born, sir?
I was born in Houston, Texas.
Okay. For the record, you are a U.S. citizen.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, State, do you have a motion?
Yes, Judge, there was an included motion to amend the information to add an count 2 obstruction. And then we would waive count 1 and proceed solely on count 2.
No objection from defense, Judge.
There being no objection from defense, that motion is granted. However, defense, do you waive the 10-day notice of amendment?
Yes, sir, we do, Judge. We are ready to proceed today.
Fine, then based on that, the motion is granted. You are now, Mr. Ramos, charged with obstruction of a passageway, highway, or waterway. Specifically, it says highway due to intoxication. In this matter, that is now taken basically out of the DWI category, and we are proceeding with obstruction, which is a Class B misdemeanor punishable by a fine from $0 to $2,000 and jail from 0 days to 180 days. Is that clear to you, sir?
Yes, sir, it is.
In addition, deferred adjudication, although you're going to plead, I believe you're going to plead guilty. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Even though you're pleading guilty, I will not find you guilty because your attorney has succeeded in getting an agreement for deferred adjudication. You might think of it as postponed adjudication. If you live up to 100% of the conditions of supervision, then the case will wind up being dismissed and you're not convicted even of the obstruction under Texas law. If you screw up and you fail or refuse to live up to 100% of the conditions, which is what you're agreeing to here and signing, saying so, then the state can ask me to give you official notice, bring you in, have a hearing, and if I believe under the evidence that I should, I will convict you, and that conviction will follow you the rest of your life. Plus, I'll have the access to 100% of the punishment range. That is $0 to $2,000 fine and jail 0 to 180 days. Is that information clear to you?
Yes, sir, it is.
All right. Now, one thing I don't like is that according to the application for deferred, you didn't tell me a thing about your income, your job, work, your history. Do you have any children?
No, sir, I do not.
0 children. All right. Where do you work? How do you earn a living?
I'm an administrator at a university here in San Antonio.
All right. Don't be shy. What is the university?
At University of Texas at San Antonio.
Okay. Now, that means that you probably get a pretty good salary. What is that income?
Annually, 65, 68,000 a year.
All right. I'm happy for you. Just make sure that you don't screw up and wind up losing that job. So now, to the charge of obstruction of a passageway, highway, or waterway. Specifically in here, it says highway by intoxication. How do you plead, sir? Officially.
Guilty.
All right. Did anyone threaten you, intimidate you, or promise you anything other than this plea bargain in exchange for your plea of guilty?
No, sir.
Is it freely and voluntarily done?
Yes.
All right. I accept your plea of guilty. I find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I do not find you guilty. I am honoring the agreement to grant you deferred adjudication. State, tell me about that. Deferred adjudication for how long?
Judge, it is for 16 months.
All right. $600 fine?
Yes, Judge.
I'm going to alter that in a little bit. I'll talk to you about it, sir. Court costs?
Court costs. And then the DWI education, victim impact panel live, the TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, and 60 community service hours.
All right. For the most part, I accept your agreement. However, with the income that you have and relatively speaking, no real great obligations, I am not going to accept the $600 part. I've seen many, many people come through my court that have a $500 or $600 fine and they make not even half of what you're making. Therefore, my fine imposed on you is $1,000 plus court costs. You're granted deferred adjudication if you choose 16 months. As I said before, that means that you're not convicted at this point. You will complete the DWI education program, the victim impact panel live, a TAP evaluation, and you will have ignition interlock imposed on your vehicle, installed in your vehicle for a continuous 8 months. Is it 16 months, was it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay, a continuous 8 months. Now, understand if you screw up, I can extend that ignition interlock. You understand all that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, I have increased your punishment, which I told you earlier, that if I give you a heavier punishment or I reject your deal, that you have the right to start all over again. You will perform 60 community service hours. I'm tempted to increase that, but I think this will be enough. Now, because I have increased your punishment, you have the right to start all over. You want to talk to Mr. Porter about it and confer, or you want to tell me right now whether that's acceptable to you or not?
Judge, my client and I have discussed this, and when we were prepared to move forward, we accept the modification the court has made to the fine from $600 to $1,000, and would like to continue and move forward with this, Judge.
All right. Now, I realize I get preachy, and I think if you watch TV and read the news, you know why. There's a lot of people here last week. A woman killed 2 other women, and I'm relatively certain that she was intoxicated at the time because she T-mowed them out here in my neck of the woods on South Zamora and Highway 16. I don't know for a fact that she was intoxicated. I just suspect that she was. Now, the worst thing that can happen to you is a bright young man. How old are you, sir?
44.
Yeah, 34 years old. The worst thing can happen to you is that you're 44?
Yes, sir.
All right, you're still a bright young fella.
Thank you.
If you're driving along and you've been drinking and you're intoxicated and you killed somebody, you're looking at a minimum of 20 years in prison. Actually, I shouldn't put it in those terms. You're looking at 20 years max. And depending upon the circumstances, add that to 44, that's the best of your life you'd be spending in prison. That is something that I don't want to see you do, and I don't think you or anyone that loves you or cares about you wants to see. Do you hear what I'm saying to you?
Yes, sir, and I agree. Thank you for that.
It's in fact what's been happening a whole lot. So hopefully from this experience, you'll never have to go through that again. Questions, Mr. Ramos?
No, sir. Thank you so much.
Mr. Porter,
Yes, sir.
what's your question?
No question for me, Judge. I'm sorry. I thought you were asking me for something else. We have no further.
That's all right. I didn't make that real clear. Questions from the state?
Nothing further from the state, Judge.
All right, Mr. Ramos, within 7 days, you have to appear in the offices of County Court of Law number 5 to have your thumbprint placed on the different documents that require you to put a thumbprint on. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You will meet right now before you hang off the video conference with Ms. Maricela Luna. She's what's called a CLO. She will put you on the track to the probation. Probation department will read to you every one of the conditions that you have to live up to. You will sign them, and they'll put a copy in your hands. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. Then hang around, don't take off. Mr. Porter, if you want to stick around with your client, especially since she's literally there by your side, that's up to you. That's
I
up
will,
to you,
Judge.
but otherwise you're excused.
I always love to speak with Marty.
All right.
Your Honor, you forgot to mention supervisory fees.
Oh, I sure did. The supervisory fee will be $47 a month.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
And Judge, also, Mr. Ramos has proactively completed the DWI education course and the victim impact panel course, and I will provide proof as needed to probation, either through Ms. Luna or whatever means I need to, Judge. I just want to make the court aware of that.
All right. The court, upon documentation, the court will give you Mr. Ramos credit for the DWI education. And what else was it?
The victim impact panel course, Judge.
The victim impact panel live?
Yes, sir.
Anything else?
That is all, Judge.
All right. Good luck to you, Mr. Ramos. This concludes this particular hearing on Mr. Ramos.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Robert Valdez,
Yes, Your Honor.
what we got with you?
Well, we have a couple of things. We have Nelda Alvarado, we're doing a plea.
All right.
And then they were going to talk to the other attorney because they were canceling the hearing for this afternoon, which we're not agreeable to, because we've already agreed to one reset for them to, they had gotten the wrong officer.
Okay, the confusion there, I believe I did talk to the previous prosecutor. She said that she was in touch with your office, and they said that due to your schedule that a reset was agreeable.
I don't know who did she talk to. Nobody would have the authority but me to agree to it, because we've already agreed to one reset.
I'm not sure
I'd like
if she
to know
has the
who she
name
talked
of,
to.
I'm not sure if she has the
Okay,
name of the
you
person
all,
she spoke to.
Ms. Pollard and Mr. Valdez, I'm going to put you on breakout for just a few minutes. This discussion should be had between y'all on breakout.
Yeah.
I want to hear a resolution one way or the other.
Well, we're ready, and we'll.
All right, sir. Ms. Medrano, would you place state and defense on breakout? And I see somebody here, Ryan Medina. Who's that?
Still here from earlier.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Medina. Let's see, who's your attorney? Never mind.
He wasn't here, Mr. Yes.
It's Sahanovich, and we've never heard from him, Ms. Medrano? Nicole? You're muted.
Sorry, Judge, I was on mute. No, I have not heard from him.
All right. Mr. Medina, we're going to reset your matter for 30 days.
Okay, thank you.
Have you had contact with Mr. Sahanovich?
No, sir.
Never?
I have had some contact with him. The last time was he just told me about today.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Ryan, I'm gonna give you October the 19th to come back.
Okay, thank you.
Just in case if you don't hear from him by then.
October 19th?
19, yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And we have not heard from Ed Piker either?
No.
Well, he's got a failure to appear on Mr. Cherry.
Yes.
That takes care of page 1. Page 2, we just finished. Mr. Porter. That takes care of page 2, I believe. Page 3 is finished. Page 4. Paul Acevedo, did we ever finish him up?
No, Judge, he was gonna come back.
And he has not.
He came back and he was waiting, but that's when we were, you were looking for the plea paperwork to get started. So he stepped out again.
And then on page 5, we have Ms. Overton, who was making an application. Did we ever get that finished up at least?
I believe we did, Judge.
I'm sorry?
I believe we, the girls have it. The clerks, I'm waiting for them to send it to me.
Okay. And that takes care of page 5. And that's it. Now we only have this matter with Mr. Acevedo and with Mr. Valdez.
Right.
Ain't that right? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, and that's a deep subject, right? Wow. Ms. Alvarado, just relax a little bit. I know you're muted though. You don't need to say anything. Just relax. We'll see what happens. Ms. Medrano.
Yes.
Can you have Linda look at the particular file that we're looking at with Mr. Valdez and see if there's any notes about a ready, not ready or agreement?
Judge, I don't have the file with me. I'm working from
No,
home.
I know that's, I'm asking you to have Ms. Linda Flores take.
Oh,
take a
yeah,
look.
let me ask her. I can ask her.
Ask her to look at the file.
Okay.
Mr. Valdez seemed a little adamant that he had agreed as a courtesy to the state to reset, and now they're hitting him again with another reset when he's already ready, and his client is here and they're ready to go.
Right. Okay, let me call Linda.
Thank you, ma'am. What are you going to call her? ¿Qué pasó, Trey?
So, thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Take care. Hey, if you have a chance, will you call me this afternoon?
Yes, sir, I will.
All righty.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Judge, Linda said that notes like that would not be in the file.
Most of the
Unless there
time-
was something in writing or, a motion or something, but no.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
You're
What-
welcome.
Do we know when his motion was filed?
No, I don't know that, Judge. Let me see. I'll say in the D page.
Would somebody ask Kayleen to quiet down, please? How you doing, Kayleen?
Doing well, Judge. Thank you.
Everybody doing all right? Family okay?
Yes, sir. Very, very blessed. Very thankful.
That's good. We're here every day, and actually we don't even hardly chat, you and I. We just keep on plugging.
I'm better at listening than talking.
Well, that's probably very, very true. That's why you do your job so well.
Yeah, thank you.
I can't wait till I have that job, Kayleen, so I can just be quiet too.
Yes, it's gonna be like an outer space experience for you, Nicole.
Right. I know, I'm ready.
Judge, did you know that Nicole's getting closer to becoming a court reporter?
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wonderful. How soon is that going to happen, more or less?
I want to say hopefully by, I can't really give a positive answer, but my goal is to be done by the beginning of next year.
By what?
So, I've been lucky enough, I don't know how, with all the work that I've had lately, I've been able to pass the test every week. So I'm like on a passing streak right now. I don't know how, but it's going, it's getting there. So
let me, you forget I'm a lawyer. Let me ask you again. By when, more or less?
the beginning of the year. Next
Wonderful.
year.
You're on the, what do they call it? The home stretch.
Yes, I'm at the end. I'm at the last block.
That's super.
Yeah.
That's great. Ms. Pollard, Mr. Valdez, what's,
He's not back yet. I'll wait for him to get out here, but it sounds like we're gonna be here at 1:30, but I'm not sure how he's proceeding, but I'll let him come back out here.
I'm sure you will.
I see motions were submitted in May 25, Judge, of this year.
In May, June, July, August, that's 4 months. Okay.
Yeah, that was the last in May, Judge.
And we have Ms. M. Moon has rejoined us.
Who is that, Judge?
M.
Yes,
Moon
Judge, I'm here.
Oh.
has rejoined us.
Mm-hmm.
All right. On the motions that were filed back in May, State, are you ready?
Judge, we're ready. We'll appear at 1:30. We're not stipulating to a warrantless arrest, and I don't believe that the officers will be there. So I'm not sure if we'll have a full motion. I don't know what the plan is, but we'll be here at 1:30.
All right. Mr. Valdez, you'll be here at 1:30?
Ready on our motion.
All righty. Then we will be in recess till 1:30.
No, but we're doing a plea right now on another case.
Okay, very good.
On Nelda Alvarado.
Okay. Do we have all the paperwork on that?
Yes, sir. I believe that we sent everything. Everything signed.
No, the plea agreement hasn't been signed by the attorney yet.
We've signed and sent everything back.
You've sent my packet. That one's all done already. Judge, I'm gonna send you a reminder on that one. Oh, I think I already did.
There's one that comes from Nicole and one that comes from the state. I can send you a reminder on it.
Judge, in the meantime, you can check to see if you received mine.
Because we signed the pre-packet. We signed all this a long time ago.
No, no, what about today?
We're having to re-sign everything today. We signed the pre-packet. We signed, yeah. Okay, that came from Nicole. Who else? Who would it have come from?
Did you send anything back today?
Yes, I'm telling you, yes.
Is there only one set of papers to sign? It's called a plea packet, Nicole.
What's that, Judge?
There's only one plea packet to sign.
Yes, Judge. You should have that plea packet, the one that I sent, and then I believe they're waiting on the plea agreement one. And discovery, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, it's Amanda Alvarado, is that the name?
Oh, you're back.
We signed the thing on Nelda. Did you get it?
Wow.
Nicole,
Yes,
did you get the papers on Nelda? We sent them back again.
okay, the plea paperwork, I
Yes,
mean, the plea agreement
yes.
from Ms. Catherine, right? Okay. Judge,
She got this. That's how she got it.
What is the client's email?
It's done.
The-
Okay.
the-
Nelda.
It is Nelda _ Alvarado 1985 @yahoo.com.
Now that you've signed it, it'll go to her and then it'll go to judge.
it goes to the client, right? Next.
Yes.
Hmm.
They're calling me from the 227. I'm gonna do the plea and come back. You haven't done?
Do you hear that, Judge?
What was that?
He said did he say he was gonna go do a plea in another court?
Calling me from the 227.
It's already gonna be 12.
I know, but that's why they're calling me. They have too many things going and I gotta get ready for 1:30.
Judge, what do you wanna do?
We can do it at 1 o'clock or 1:30 before we do the motion.
Do it at 1:30.
Okay. All right.
So see you then, Judge?
Yes, ma'am. We're in recess.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Paul,
Yes, I'm back.
Judge,
¿Qué pasó, Paul?
Hey, Judge, how you doing?